Friends from the media, good morning. Today is June 9th, 2021. Welcome to the press conference held by Information Office of Guangzhou Municipal People's Government. Under the leadership of the national and provincial government, we seriously implement the guideline of the central government and local government. It's a problem-driven, result-driven manner. We run against the time to implement the stringent measures to curb the spread of the virus and prevent and control the virus. And we also focus on the scientific research, and also we practice science-based practice. And also right now we have the carry forward the work regarding the university entrance exam, the restricted area management, and also right now we have seen the many technology and high-tech companies actually join us. And today with us we have Madam Chen Bin from Local Health Commission, Mr. Sun Xiang from the Technology Bureau, and Mr. Chen Jianhua from the Bureau of Industry and Information, and Madam Shen Ying from the Bureau of Transport. And online we also invited Mr. Peng Zhongpeng from the Education Bureau, and the company, iFly, Xiaoma company, the representative from the technology firms to introduce their progress. And the first item on our agenda, we invite Madame Chen Bin from Health Commission to give us the updated information regarding COVID-19 situation in Guangzhou. Friends from the media, good morning. Now I would like to give you the latest information regarding the disease prevention and control in Guangzhou. First, I'll give you the numbers of the cases. Yesterday, from 0 to 24 o'clock, we have seen 7 domestically transmitted cases reported. Actually, we screened them out from the close contacts testing, and 1 new case confirmed from asymptomatic cases. Yesterday, the 7 domestic transmitted cases, 4 of them in Guangdong Street. It's in the restricted area. Another one in Dongsha, another 2 in Dongsha. All these 7 cases actually were the close contact to the previously confirmed cases. So far, we have accumulated reported 115 domestic transmitted cases, 106 confirmed cases, 9 asymptomatic cases. Based on the notification number 18 issued by the Command Center in Disease Prevention and Control, since June 7th, we closed down the farm markets, restaurants, and for the key areas such as the hospitals and other places, this all requires the code scanning for entrance. Right now, we are at the critical period in disease prevention and control. We should not lower our guard, and also we should stay alert and practice seriously the disease containment methods. Second, regarding NAT screening work, in order to curb the spread of the virus in a timely manner, we will carry out many rounds of NAT to the targeted group people in the targeted places. For Liban area, yesterday, for the people in lockdown areas and restricted areas, exerted and conducted the community-wide NAT work. So I also recall the residents in these areas to follow the instructions given by the community, and please be cooperative for us to conduct the disease containment measures. Regarding the treatment of patients, for these 115 domestic infected cases, right now all treated and quarantined in the number 8 hospitals. So far, they all in the controlled manner. with the arduous work made by the experts, and each and every patient received their own customized measures, and we also conduct the Western medicine plus the TCM treatment, and we also make sure that we do everything we can to treat the patient and increase the cure rate, and we also mobilize resources to treat the patients. And for the number 8 hospitals, also expanded the bed capacity, and also to allocate the doctors from the ICU, infectious disease, the respiratory department, and also the TCM department, and also work with the other hospitals to organize a group of experts to conduct a clinical treatment of the patient with COVID-19, and we also at the same time conduct the psychological counseling to the patients to let them calm down. And thank you. That's my updated information. Just now, Madam Chen Bin from Health Commission gave us the updated information regarding the new confirmed cases, as well as the community-wide the NAT work, as well as patient treatment. As of the 24 o'clock, June 8th, the confirmed cases, that 7 cases, the domestic transmitted cases, all screened out by the NAT, and they already close contact of previous confirmed cases. Now I give the floor to Mr. Sun Xiang regarding the work in the technology field. Friends from the media, good morning. On behalf of the Bureau of Technology, I would like to extend our gratitude to all the reporters for your hard work on the front line, and also thank you for your long-term support and understanding of our work. For this time, the COVID-19 prevention and control, we have seen many technology companies involve themselves on the front line, and they actually conducted a practical manner, focusing on the capacity building and improving of NAT, and also did many R&D work. And so far, we have seen the many achievements already involved and utilized in this fight. I believe that it also help us and help Guangzhou conduct these large population NAT work. After we found the first case on May 21st, under the academician Zhong Nanshan's leadership, the laboratory already started the work, and also on base of that 28 the ongoing projects regarding COVID-19 containment. We also have seen that the experts focus on the early and forward-looking research regarding the NAT, the medicine, vaccines. We have seen the many projects going on. First, we raised the reference for the academician Zhong Nanshan's team. We focus on the transmission of the variant, and also study on the momentum and trajectory of the disease, and also propose the disease prevention and control measures, and also suggest us to control the movement of population and strengthen our work regarding NAT in order to curb the spread of the virus at an early date. And second, we also look into the technology regarding the variant and the virus strain, and also we improve the process, and also right now we have a faster speed regarding the sample selection, and that also help us to speed up the work regarding NAT. And third, we focus on the product research and development regarding the vaccines and medicines to tackle COVID-19. Technology is empowering Guangzhou to achieve the large population in the NAT. Right now, we have more than 5,500 biofirms, ranking third in China, and also we have around 1,000 flagship or the champions in the technology field regarding the biotechnology. And right now, we have 23 companies that do NAT. We have Jinyu, Huayin, Da'an, Kaipu and Zhongxin, these 5 champions. And Jingyun, they can conduct 350,000 tubes of NAT per day, and ranking the top around the world. And so far, they have already tested 80 million samples. For Da'an, they also developed the NAT equipment and also NAT kits, testing kits. So far, they have tested 290 million people, ranking the top in China. And we also have the antibody testing, and also they received a license in China as the first mover in China, and also received a certificate from EU, and also received CE regarding the antigen testing. And in order to make sure that we can conduct NAT in a faster speed, race against the clock, and we also have seen that many companies working in this regard in order to curb the spread of the virus. And first, we established the gas membrane, the testing facilities, and we also have the mobile, the vehicles for testing. So we have the based, these makeshift testing houses, and also the mobile testing vehicles. So we have the 3.5 million people can be tested every day. And the second, we also have the product developed for the testing the variant. So that's from the Da'an company. So Da'an company actually based on that the variant, and also can identify the variant strain of the virus. And right now we also have that testing kits available. So Delta, Alpha, Beta variants all can be tested. Third, Jinyu company mobilized the headcount and resources to Guangzhou to promote the faster testing. Wanfu Bio company also launched their digital plan, upgrading the data of testing that help us to improve the efficiency of testing. And Da'an also provided the scenario solutions for testing. Going forward, Guangzhou Technology will focus on the disease prevention and control work and strengthen the results of the commercialization of the scientific research. So this is my introduction. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sun Xiang from the Bureau of Science and Technology. And in his introduction, he introduced the latest progress regarding the science and technology development. Now I give the floor to Mr. Chen Jianhua from Bureau of Industry and Information Technology to talk about the Guangzhou smart manufacturing work. Friends from the media, let me introduce about the guarantee of the medical supplies as well as the smart manufacturing. From last year, we have taken several measures to make sure that the manufacturing of the supplies is guaranteed and also can be used in a timely manner. As of the June 8th, right now we could produce 7.3 million kits, 91 million masks, 100,000 protective suits per day, 380,000 face shields, and also the 500,000 pairs of gloves per day. We could see that right now all these quantities of the supplies can meet the needs. And we also stored the capacity, and we utilized the 190 million RMB as the fund earmarked directly from the central budget for producing the anti-epidemic equipment. Second, we also improved and upgrade our technology to further improve the capacity of the productivity of the companies and help them to streamline their production process. Right now, we could produce 3.3 million testing kits, and that can cover the daily needs of testing if we conduct like 1 versus 5 testing mixture. And the third, we also keep a close eye on monitoring of the productivity in the quantity and quality manner, and based on the dynamic change of the pandemic. Containment work, we also do everything we can to meet the need. And second, I would like to talk about smart manufacturing. On June 3rd, Li1 conducted lockdown in order to improve the efficiency of delivery and lower the cross-infection risks for the companies equipped with that self-driving technologies they involved in these fights, which means that the self-driving vehicles receive the daily necessities, the medicines, pharmaceutical products that the residents in the lockdown areas needed. So they will carry over these to the lockdown and restricted areas. So this is a contactless and also the high efficiency fleet. Right now, that technology covered by Hedong and Dongnan streets. These are the 2 lockdown areas with high risks, and that we're also focusing on rolling out this technology and fleets to other places. And also on the same day, the third place is also utilizing self-driving technology for the material transportation. So thanks for the joint support of the different departments of the local government as well as the companies. So the companies already hands-on regarding the work of self-driving mapping and technology. So far, 23 cars and the A3 transport purpose vehicles involved, and they delivered 64.2 tons of materials. And this is the first time, not only in China, but also internationally, use self-driving technology in disease prevention and control work, and we will further to coordinate the work conducted by self-driving cars as well as the other departments and other facilities, and we will also leverage the role of self-driving technology in disease containment work. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chen Jianhua from Bureau of Industry and Information Technology, to talk about how we use cutting-edge technology to empower the disease prevention and control endeavors. So these are our speakers offline to give us updated information. And I believe everyone quite keen to know about the university entrance exam. All the people in education field are on the front line to devote themselves in this very special time. And we also invite Mr. Gu Zhongpeng from Bureau of Education, and he right now is online, and he also himself right now in the command center to give the instructions regarding the university entrance exam, because we are still in these very special days. So friends from the media, today is the third day and also the last day of that big day for the students. And right now I'm still in this command center to give you the updated information regarding the college entrance exams. And we could tell like in the past 3 days we never lower our guard, although right now is the last day. You could see that we're still working around the clock. Regarding the second day, yesterday, so far everything goes well. More than 30,000 students involved in these school exams. For the morning session, the acceptance rate is 4.4%. For the afternoon exam, the absent rate is around 3%. So the number is within the acceptable level. So why is student absent? So the first reason is that the student themselves give up the exam. So the students themselves registered themselves, but they decided not going to the exam venue, and also some students, they're already admitted to universities. So they do not need to go to the exam venue. And we talk about whether students facing difficulties on their way to the examination venue. So far, we could see that there's no this kind of situation happened yesterday. In the Van district, because it's a lockdown and restricted area, we also have the chartered vehicles standing by to transport students. So far, the ODA order of examination is guaranteed, and today is the last day. They have more subjects to be examined. So that also imposed the greater challenges to us, because that they have 2 additional subjects to be examined compared to the previous 2 days. So which means that we actually have 2 times of additional management work. In order to do a good job in dealing with this additional management organization work, we have already done the rehearsals to deal with the different situations. Based on this morning's situation, the examination on chemistry already finished, and the physics examination already started. So that's all in the morning. So far, everything goes well. So people can say sure. But we talk about today is the last day of examination. That doesn't mean that our last day of the COVID-19 prevention and control work. So we will make sure that we will clinch a victory when we see the last students leaving the examination venue. Thank you very much. As Mr. Gu introduced, especially the examination venue inside the lockdown areas and restricted area. And we also have 2 students actually taking their exam in number 8 hospital. This is a very special exam for them. And also we have seen the media coverage regarding these 2 students. And this is the last day of that college examination. And also, according to Mr. Gu's introduce, we talk about that. Today is the last day, but we talk about the last leg of our journey marks the halfway point. So we hope that all the students good luck. And thank you for your hard work of all the practitioners and personnel involved in the college exam, the personnel from education, from transportation, and also the parents of the students. Thank you very much. Appreciate your hard work. And regarding the technology, how technology support our disease prevention and control work, I also invite some of the representatives from different technology firms. So a couple days ago, the leadership of the Guangzhou government also paid visits to the technology firm to learn more about how technology empower the disease containment work. And also today we invite 3 representatives from different companies to introduce their work.
这2天我们看到中院士也为咱们的猎鹰号气膜实验室进行讲解和这个发布，同时呢，我们省市的各个媒体报道都非常关注。
So look at this background. Actually, that is the gas film or air film testing makeshift houses. So I give the floor to Mr. Li Huiyuan, the chief commander at on-site.
各位领导、嘉宾、媒体朋友们。
Friends from the media.
大家好，我是猎鹰号气膜实验室。
Hello to all. My name is Li Huiyuan.
我所在的就是金鱼协集团。
Right now, you can see right now on the field, this gas film testing place.
好，我继续啊。 现在我所在的就是金鱼协集团联合由钟南山院士领衔的广州实验室。
And also we cooperate with academician Zhong Nanshan's team.
由金鱼医学全面运营。
And this is the gas film, the testing laboratory, and also the staff inside each makeshift laboratory working very busily to make the results of the testing. And that help us to deal with the large scale of NAT. And we not only focus on technology, we also focus on operational management. First, we summarize the experience we accumulated in the past 1 year, and we're also creative in the systems and also the management process. And second, we also optimize our testing process, and we also hope that we can involve more the automotive technologies. So the human being plus machines to conduct the work of testing that also can help us improve the efficiency of testing. And third, we could see that we not only have these makeshift housing here, stationed here, we also have the mobile vehicles. So right now, the 260,000 tubes right now improved to 350,000 testing tubes. And right now, we can test around 3.5 million people per day. We follow the 1 versus 5 mixture. We also mobilize the available resources from the other places, such as Jiangxi, and we also look at the head counts. So far, we involved 1,100 people, and the PCR machines, the 400. So we have sufficient resources to deal with large scale of NAT. We're also right now inside this Guangzhou Stadium. So ODA guys filmed the makeshift laboratories. Actually, it can realize the daily testing capacity of 120,000. So far, we already tested 400,000 tubes of testing samples. And also in Livan and Baiyun Airport, we all have these kind of makeshift laboratories available. And we also have the one mobile vehicles right now in Nansha district. So in order to respond to the SWIFT requirement. Going forward, we will fulfill the needs of the disease prevention and control requirement and improve the efficiency and our capacity productivities in order to everything we can to support Guangzhou in fighting against COVID-19. Thank you very much, Mr. Li Huiyuan. Starting from the last year, the outbreak of the disease, we could see that it's not only in Guangzhou and last year in Wuhan. We could see that the technology companies actually shouldered the responsibilities and also involved themselves in making contribution to this battle. So they converted the pressure to the driving forces, and right now we could see that achievements already used in our fight. So this from Jinyu issue, and we also have representatives from Danjin. Mr. Hu Shanghua from this technology company right now also online with us.
好，我们时间交给达人基因云康集团的胡尚华副总裁，有请胡总。
谢谢主持人，各位领导、各位媒体朋友，下午好，我是达人基因云康集团副总裁胡尚华。我们现在正在
So hello to all, my name is Hu Shanghua from Daan Company, and you could see behind me it's our workshop. So let me introduce our some of our work. First, based on the requirement of testing, we also have keeping improving our capacity and response time of testing. So we not only improved the response speed of testing, we also improved the time needed for getting results as well as taking samples, and we also help to lower the risk of getting infected of the frontline sample collectors. And the second, we also improved the biosecurity during the testing. Right now, we also have the equipment help us, and that equipment also helps us to improve the efficiency of testing, especially when we respond to emergency cases. The machines also can fill in the gap of helping hands, short-handed situation, and we also provide technology to support transportation. We also utilize a process to help us streamline the whole work. And first, we have the standards in place. So based on the experience accumulated last year, right now we work with the other partners to establish the standards regarding pre-sample selection work. From sample selection, the sample transportation, to sample testing, to the result uploading. For the key milestones of information, we all establish standards in places and also have set up a process of work regarding the code scanning work.
集中起来专人投入，并增加了核对的环节，从而提高了效率，最大限度减少了错误。
We actually introduced the a double checking system, so make sure that the a code scanning work can be conducted in a more precise and accurate manner. And second, we also have the a data storage system available.
为了响应海量数据的需求，仅仅用了3天的时间。
And also in order to meet the need of large data usage, we also expand our storage capacity. And we'll also make sure that the data uploaded to the central government's database and also our capability of testing also improved from 15,000 tubes per day to 150,000 tubes per day, so tenfold increased. And also, I would like to set assure the Guangzhou government and also the people in Guangzhou. We will shoulder the responsibilities to clinch a victory in fighting against COVID-19 and will invest more in technology and research and development work. We'll provide enough testing kits and also we will make our contribution to protect the people's health and safety. Thank you.
好，非常感谢我们达恩基因旗下云康集团的副总裁
Thank you very much,
胡尚华先生，非常简
Mr. Hu Shanghua.
可以说以数据和我们现实的工作，非常简略扼要。
I believe from his
刚才在这个胡尚
introduction,
华
we
总
could
裁
know
介绍中
more
有几
about
个
how
话语
technology
我可以
firm
想
can
很深
help us
就是我们加快推广应用快速的检测试剂盒，
fight
能使
against
核酸的
COVID-19
扩
as
充
we
反应时
talk
间
about the
从原来
testing
的2个
kits.
小时缩短到了30分钟。
So we
这是一个非常
shortened
快速
the
的进展。
testing time
刚
from
才
2
也
hours
是
to
胡尚华
half
先
an
生
hour.
在最后的小结论
And
讲，在我们
also,
在疫情
as
防控的时
Mr.
间
Hu
段里之中，
introduced,
我们核酸检测的产能从疫情前的1.5万管扩增到了现在的20万管，产能增幅呢超过10倍。截止到
the productivity of testing kits also increased tenfold.
核酸样本超过了658万
And
份。
so
感谢
far,
我
the
们
company already tested
相关企业，尤其是大安基因云康集团的努力。
6 million
好，接下来我
people
们现场的直播室呢
samples.
已经
Thank you
连
for
线
your
到了
work.
科大讯飞的高级副总裁
And
郭兰博
next,
士
we
来非常
also
熟悉了广州的科技前夕，我们科大讯飞
had the interview with the
我
iFly
想请
company.
郭兰副总介绍一下我们科大讯飞所作所为。好，时间交给您。
好，大家好，我是科大讯飞杜兰。
The iFly Tech
这次疫情呢
company.
有2个特点。
So hello
第
to
一呢
all.
是
My
病
name
毒的
is
传播速
Du
度
Lan
非
from
常快，要
iFly
和时间
Tech.
进行赛跑。第二呢
So
是
we
教
talk
学
about
时
the
间，我们
time
看到
because
疫
the
情影响了
transmission
孩
is
子们
very
学习
fast,
的
so
影
we
响。
fight
所
against
以
the
我们主
time.
要是
And
从医
second,
疗和
we
教育
also
2个
need to
方
make
面
sure
做
that
出
the
不同的表
the
现。
A key
首
is
先呢，
not
在医
impacted
疗
by
方面，
COVID-19
从
in
5月
terms
30号
of
到现在，我
the
们的区域处理电话机器人在
education
广东
and
已经完
schooling.
成了123万次的这个呼叫，其中呢包括像广州的海珠区、
So
南
far
沙
are
区、
the
深圳的南
robots
山区
also
的文化区、
involved
清远等城市。如果说我们要采用人工拨打的这个方法，
in
要想
different
在3天
places.
内完成这样的
So
任务，就必
if
须要有
that
1400
we
多人，
rely
每天同
on
时
the
工作8个
human
小时
beings
才能完
that
成。
required
大家来感受一下。
4,400 people and working 8 hours.
疫情防控指挥部的工作人员。那根据广州疫情防控工作的需要，耽误您一点时间，跟您了解几个问题。首先，请问您是住在海珠区吗？
是啊。
好的。刚刚我们听到的这段录音呢，就是
So just now, let's see a message actually that we use robots or AI to make phone calls for getting information. So this way, actually, we received the requirements of the restricted regions, and we received that the requirements 2 p.m. on that day, and we have that the message and build up the template. So we have this kind of the AI empowered the voice message system. So we make the phone calls to people within the restricted area. So that's the places in Nansha, and we also to conduct this kind of the information collection just within 1 hour. We found that 830 853 people actually went to DA infected places, and we also checked about more than 1,000 people already received that the NAT. So we collect this key information by using AI. And we also actually within 3 seconds we have to provide the assistance for the identifying or the diagnosis the image of the COVID-19 patients. So during the whole process, we hope that in the future we could provide the suggestions for the COVID-19 patients' syndromes. And second, for students that stay at home education, we provide the our solutions to 100,000 people. So for the schools in Guangzhou, so since May 31st, the students at the first and the second grade of high school will stay at home, and we use the AI system from our company, so provide that platform to the students and the teachers so they can conduct this online schooling. So far, we provide our solutions to 65 schools, nearly 100,000 students. So based on the data, and more than 4,000 the live lectures given. So more than 2 billion traffics were collected based on our AI platform, and we have that capability to provide our service to more schools, and I hope that we also can work with other technology firms to build a beautiful Guangzhou. Thank you very much. Based on Dr. Dulan's introduction, we could see that how that the robots and also the online education platform empowered us fight against COVID-19, and as Madame Du introduced,
我们是广佛两地65所中学上了4593节直播课。
So the students not only in Guangzhou, also in Foshan, utilize the service provided by iFly Tech.
万人次。那么去年整个讯飞在线教育平台累计访问量超过了。
For the online education platform, it recorded
我们增加一个问题。 接下来在疫情防控，尤其是我们线上教学，
that's a large number of visitors.
这个考试教学
So going forward,
有什么新的设想？未来想做的事情，请您简单介
what's
绍。
new plan regarding the online education? So for post-pandemic era, I believe our way of life, way of production will be all changed. So we talk about when we not have enough the hand, or that human beings not convenient to reach to certain places. So for example, like at the community level, I believe more and more places can use our AI, like we also can help doctors to do the pre-diagnosis service, and also for the government, and we also could use the AI to make phone calls or to collect information for the government service. I believe AI and technology actually, like water and the electricity, can be very much involved in your day-to-day life.
非常感谢杜兰总裁，也感谢科大讯飞，我们期待人工智能在
Thank you very much. Looking forward, the role of AI be more leveraged going forward. We talk about that the smart medical services and also the smart e-governmental work. And today we also invite another representative. We talk about the self-driving cars. We also talk about how the technologies can help us to transport
the
daily necessities. So, Madam. So hello to all. My name is Rulan from the Pony.ai. So we talk about right now we already dispatched the A321 vehicles that all use self-driving technologies that participate in the disease potential and the control work. And also we dispatched the self-driving cars to the restricted and lockdown areas for transporting daily necessities and anti-epidemic materials. So far, we have transported more than 40 tons of materials to these restricted and lockdown areas. And also, our vehicles also provide a chartered service to the students taking college entrance examination. And also in Liwan area, we also established 23 contactless stations for the material transportation. And also for our company, we conducted company-wide NAT. And we also support epidemiological investigation experts and also the frontline medical personnel. So we provide the transportation service to these group of people, and we also donated the materials to the places. Right now, I'm in Nansha area, and we talk about these also the upgraded restricted area. We talk about this is the last mile transportation. That's basically how we can transport the material from the unrestricted area to restricted area. This is also the last mile transportation work and needed. So the volunteers help us sort out the materials and bring the materials to these self-driving cars and equip with the latest version of self-driving technology. So within these lockdown areas, the transportation service could be conducted in an autonomous manner. And also you could see actually we even put materials on driving seats. So these self-driving cars, so from the lockdown areas to the stations, so that's the routes for transportation. So the vehicles can deliver the daily necessities and materials needed within the material area in the lockdown areas. And we will also dispatch more fleets using self-driving technologies to transport more products. And also we also have the trucks involved that will help transport the anti-epidemic supplies. I believe by using technologies, we will for sure win the battle against COVID-19. Thank you very much. As Madame Mo from Pony.ai, so could saw there's a self-driving car already started the journey transporting the daily necessities to the lockdown area. As Madame introduced, so this time the Pony.ai had 45 cars and plus 6 trucks.
力完南沙我们相关的全封闭区域，重点进行物资配送，共执行了近1000车次的保障任务，物资运送总量近40吨，这是一个非常了不起的成绩。我们感受到，我们确实在此次我们病毒株传播性很强的情况下，我们如何尽少
So we talk about that this time the virus transmitted in a very fast speed. So how we can transport that materials to the people in the lockdown area and also lower the risk of infections. I believe AI, we also talk about self-driving technologies can play a larger role in this regard. So thank you all the representatives from the technology companies. So we could see that we all have seen a promising future powered by technology, and we believe technology firms, the high-tech firms, can also help us reach that destination. We're looking forward to more stories in the technology field can be heard. And we also have a representative from the technology firm and offline here, and he will also answer your questions from the media report. Reporters, your questions. So now the floor is open. Please identify your media affiliation before asking questions.
好，第一排这位。
谢谢主持人，我是凤凰卫视的记者，我想提问给
Phoenix TV.
想请问
My question to
最近就是
Madam Shen Ying from the Bureau of Transportation. So recently we released the
小时变为48小时，为什么有这样的安排？另外，交通运输部门对于
48 hours valid NAT certificate. So why we make this change and how we guarantee that the people hold that the effective NAT certificate. So we changed that from 72 hours to 48 hours. So first, that's based on the unified leadership of the Guangzhou government and the command center. So we make these unified changes. We not talk about that only for Guangzhou. Actually, we talk about that only in Guangzhou, Zhuhai, Zhaojing, Guizhou, Shantou, and the cities all changed their requirement from 72 hours to the new standards. So from the Bureau of Transportation, from 72 hours to 48 hours, that help to lower the risk of transmission by the movement of population. So people ask that make our travel even harder. Actually, you could see that because of technologies, the testing capability is much improved. And in notification number 14, we already announced the two facilitations. So first, all the hospitals have they opened a green channels for these travelers. And for the people that without a valid certificate, actually the agencies provide free ticket change service. So actually the movement or the traffic leaving Guangzhou province not affected, but also record everyone once again. We not encourage people to conduct unnecessary travels leaving Guangzhou. Talking about implementation work, we focus on two cities. So for the passengers with tickets, you need to hold your green code and also the 48 hours of the NAT certificate. And also yesterday, at ODA Transportation Hub, we also moved that the testing places at the entrance of the gate. So we talk about that the people not holding these two required documents, and it's not allow them to entering to the places. So we talk about if the people just there to seeing their friends off or family member off, the also required to hold these two documents, otherwise they're not allowed to enter, because that's the places also with the gathered places, so that also have the potential of the infections. So far, we have checked the people at the airport, the train stations, not capable of providing two required documents. From June 4th, we already stopped the bus service for the cross provincial services. Yesterday, 61,000 personnel delivered through different transportation means. So that's a sharp drop. And regarding the passenger cars transportation, so it's allowed to travel within the city, but for Guangzhou and Foshan require 48 hours NAT valid certificate. For other places, it's 72 hours. So people not hold that valid certificate, we let them go back. And for people holding the right color code, so we quarantined and receive NAT right away. Since we found the first case on May 21st, Bureau of Transportation, who is make themselves presented here to give everyone the updated information to all different from the media. And just now, Madam Shen Ying talked about that we make the change by bringing 72 hours valid NAT certificate to 48 hours. During the implementation work, actually that's a multi-department efforts to make this happen.
在更广阔的这个统筹力度下，我们整个这个交通管控的情况呢，会及时更好的发布。也谢谢媒体的提问。好，接下来继续把时间留给现场的媒体朋友。好，第4排中间这位男同胞。
谢谢主持人。广州台的提问，想问一下
Guangzhou TV
采用了无人车设备
My
来
question talk about
接下来我们
that we use self-driving technology to deliver daily necessities and materials, and going forward, how we can better utilize this kind of technology. Thank you for your question. Automobile industry actually one of the pillar industries to support Guangzhou's economic development, and we also do everything we can to develop the self-driving technology, attracting the leading companies stationed here. We talk about the Pony.ai, we talk about the DD company, and also the Tencent company stationed in Guangzhou to test their technology. Talking about the road testing, last year 71 self-driving cars tested in Guangzhou with no accident reported. At this time, we use self-driving technology to deliver the materials, and also the testament of these cutting-edge technology. So it's that we could see that the technology is quite matured, and also in Liwan district, there's no self-driving cars, because one of the key things to make this thing happen is that they need to have that map of the region. So that is why at the very beginning we sent a car to do the mapping work in Liwan district, and then we make that the self-driving technology available in Liwan district. Talking about self-driving technology, we still think that's a far dream. But this time, actually, the high tech just next to us that already involved in our day-to-day life. So that brings warmth and help people. We believe that we already have that a basic condition for commercializing this autonomous technology. We will work with other departments and associations to test the water of commercializing self-driving technology, and also in order to develop a whole chain of this cutting-edge technology. This is a sudden technology, but actually that is also the time to make the high tech commercialized and used by people.
接下来继续把时间交给我们的媒体朋友。好，第4排这位女同胞哈。
各位领导早上好，广东台的记者，想问一下科技局的孙局，然后在这一次的广州战役过程当中，是研发和应用了哪些硬核的科技技术和产品
？What kind of core technologies we have developed and utilized in the battle against COVID-19? Compared to last year, this time actually you could see the feature is quite prominent. Because the virus this time is transmitted very fast and very contagious, so that's also impose higher standards to our work. So we already had 180 science and technology projects going on, and this time we're also actually moving faster and bring that achievement into practice, as we already heard from different high-tech companies regarding the testing capability, and also have a Wanfu bio company developed a system for PCR covering a normal strain, a strain first found in the UK, Brazil, and South Africa. So that actually shortened the time needed of testing in laboratory. And also another company also improved their DA capability of testing to 200,000 tubes of testing per day. And we also have the companies establish the testing stations working day and nights. And another company called Jietu is a champion in the niche sector working on the tubes manufacturing. In order to deal with the cross-infection, we had a company donated the equipment involved in a hospital, the nodal infectious work. And also working on these infections, so that covering the patient receiving the in-hospital service also received a reward from Guangzhou government, and also commercialize these research achievements. And third, a series of AI-powered products also utilized this time. We have a group of the leading companies in the AI field, as introduced by iFlyTech. We have the The company use AI plus infrared thermometers. So we also use this technology to test the body temperature of students taking college exam. And we also have the technology also used this time in the examination field. And we also have the NAT sample selecting vehicles, so the residents can let their sample tested by this contactless technology regarding PCR. Thank you.
今天我们在这个新闻发布会，包括最近我们各场新闻发布会中，大家都讲到我们广州市整个医药战线抗疫的这个人力资源优势。
We talk many times about academician Zhong Nanshan, his great contribution to battle with COVID-19. And we also talk about the gas film makeshift laboratories. Academician Zhong also sent a congratulatory video clip to all the people involved. And let me also show you that clip once again. So strengthen the capability of NAT to cut off the transmission of virus. That's the primary task this time in Guangzhou. Under the unified coordination, we mobilize all the available resources. The makeshift laboratories initiated in this urgent need empower the fight against COVID-19. Let's work together to clinch the victory against COVID-19 this time in Guangzhou.
尽快切断传染链条，这是当前广州、广东抗疫的首要任务。
So that's the video clip of the academician Zhong Nanshan.
这其中也凝聚了我们各方科技工作的共同的力量。今天我们非常感谢我们来自各个系统不同职能部门的负责人。
At our today's press conference, I would like to give a big thank you to all the guest speakers and also thank you all the technology companies for your great contribution. And also wish all the students good luck because today is the last day of the college entrance examination. That's for today's press conference.